plane suddenly lost pressure while flying over the sea. The bathroom door burst open in an instant. The aircraft's cargo hold caught fire and exploded. The pilot quickly pulled him back to his seat as they prepared for an emergency water landing. The pilot handed him an inflatable life raft, instructing him to fasten his seatbelt and stay put. The plane rapidly descended, now only 3,000 meters above the sea. Amidst the chaos, Hank noticed the pocket watch his girlfriend had given him fall to the floor. Without a second thought, he grabbed it tightly. He wanted to return to his seat, but it was too late. Seawater had already flooded the plane, sweeping him out. In a critical moment, Hank deployed the life raft and miraculously surfaced. Suddenly, the plane behind him exploded. The immense force generated massive waves. He could only huddle in the life raft, not daring to move. After an unknown amount of time, he opened his eyes again, finding himself washed ashore. He hastily pulled out his pager to call for help, but it had been damaged by the water. Next, he checked the pocket watch, unsurprisingly also ruined. Fortunately, the photograph inside was still intact. Suddenly, he noticed some packages washed up on the shore and hurried over to collect them. In this situation, he had to gather anything useful. He then dragged the life raft onto the beach and shouted for help, but only the sound of crashing waves answered him. To increase his chances of rescue, he wrote, "Help," in the sand, hoping someone would see it. Night quickly fell. He desperately hoped a ship would pass by, keeping his eyes wide open, not daring to rest for a moment. He endured through the night. When he returned to the beach, he discovered that half of the rescue message had been washed away by the seawater. With no choice, he rolled over massive logs to spell it out again. After all this, utterly exhausted, having gone a day without food, suddenly a few dull thuds caught his attention. It was a coconut. He promptly collected it for later use. Now he had a guaranteed water source, but he still needed sufficient food to survive. He decided to explore the small island and inadvertently discovered a cave. However, the pitch-black environment within kept the timid Hank outside. He then set his sights on the island's highest point. He tore his pants to protect his cut feet and slowly made his way up the mountain. He soon reached the summit, but the sight before him plunged him into deep despair. This was a solitary island, surrounded by an endless expanse of ocean. Just then, he noticed a person lying on the beach.